I went to school just to please my dad. Developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be covering Soho. And Soho looks amazing. We're going to start off just looking at some of their sneak peeks so you can get an idea of what they look like. So this is basically it. You got the 6'9" teeth. I kind of like that. And then you got the shades. I like this neon hair too. That looks pretty cool. But getting into it, it's going to be 45 ADA piece. It's going to launch January 22nd, 8 p.m. UTC. At the moment, it's going to be 2 that you can mint per transaction. It was originally 3. They decided to go against this because, as you can see, there's now 6,500 members, and there's only going to be 5,000 of these that are going to be able to be sold. So you're going to probably want to be very quick with this drop. Mark it on your calendars. I think it's going to be a big one. Alright, so jumping into a little bit about the project. It was created by Oxy, and he has created a few fashion brands in his past in about the last 3 years. And he's also been in Cardano's NFT ecosystem for the last year and a half. And he wanted to kind of bridge high fashion. And I don't know how to pronounce this word, but it's called hot couture, I guess. I want to just call it hot culture. All right. But basically it stands for high fashion, basically. And he wants to bridge that over to Cardano through NFTs. And he is going to be doing this with his partner, Diego. Sorry if I'm butchering that name, but he is a designer and 3D artist, and he is an artist in Portugal. So he is going to be the one designing these, and he's the one who's made everything that you've seen so far. Something that I really like about this community, and Oxy in particular, because maybe he's the one hosting all these things, maybe it's his idea, but he's had a poll for pretty much every decision that they've made. He asked about the royalties and if 2.5% was cool with the community, and they voted, yeah, that's fine. Then he asked what's the preferred time for mint, and people voted on that. Then he asked if he could raise the price to 50 ADA instead of 45, and people said no, and he was like, all right. And then, the last one, he asked, is this your first Cardano NFT, or have you been here? And of course, most people are going to say they've been here because it's Cardano NFTs. But it's interesting to see that about 137 people voted that it's either their first NFT on any blockchain or their first Cardano blockchain. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so on the same topic of fashion, we have Cypherkicks with their Whitepaper 3.0, and it is a freaking banger. Oh my god. I'm not even trying to hype this up, but I can't help it. This is everything that anybody Cypherkicks could have really wanted. Alright, so I'm going to kind of start from the beginning if everybody doesn't really know who Cypherkicks are. But there's 5,000 of these unique kicks, which are shoes, on the Cardano blockchain. They have partnered with these people, Dead Pixels. Everybody knows Dead Pixels. There was a Lunars drop most recently, I believe. And anyways, now they have their community rewards. So just by talking in the Discord, if you get to level 10, you get a decal. Level 20, you get some socks. Level 40, you get a t-shirt. Level 50, you get a hoodie. Now, in other people's Discords, you just get access to a whitelist or something, a little trivial like that, which, don't get me wrong, whitelist isn't super trivial, but here you actually get something tangible, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Their community, there's about 1,300 people holding shoes, 10,000 people on the Discord, and almost 10,000 on the Twitter. So it's a pretty large community already. Next, they're coming out with their treasury. So this is going to be the first Cardano ecosystem project that has a treasury. The percent from their sales from their future drops will be put into here, and then everybody will be able to vote on what they want to do with the funds. For every kick that you own, you get 1 vote. Moving on to their shoes, they are creating literal shoes that they are trying to sell in local sneaker stores in the US sometime this year. Next, they're going to have some perks and some partners. The first partner that they've partnered with, or already announced rather, is Legends Boutique in Orlando, Florida. What you're going to get with these partnerships is early access to shoe releases and a discount. Now here's where they start talking about their royalties. So 10% of their revenue will be allocated for rewarding their holders. And then the royalties are first going to be distributed on quarter 4 sometime this year, and then every quarter after that for basically ever. Next up, we have hype beasts. Now everybody knows what a hype beast is if you're in the shoes or even just fashion in general, but their hype beasts are going to be a collection of 5,000 unique NFTs that are going to be airdropped to people who hold Cypherkicks NFTs. So it's going to be 5,000 airdropped to 5,000. It's going to be the largest Cardano airdrop of its kind. That's amazing. The hype beast will be 100% free, but there will be a 5% creator royalty added to the smart contract marketplaces. So this is how they're going to try to make their money. Instead of selling them to you, they'll just take a percent of the cut, which people already take a percent of the cut. So that's kind of nice. These hype beasts are going to be upgradable via their website, and they're also going to be doing collaborations with other projects. So for example, let's say they partner with Hoskinson's and they decide to do laces, or they decide to do socks or something. Well, then you'll be able to take your socks and put them on your hype beast. Some of the items that they've already announced are going to be soundtracks, which surprised me a little bit, but I think that's pretty cool. Also animations. So this kind of reminds me of being in a video game, and you know, sometimes maybe you're just chilling in a lobby and you want your character to be doing a handstand instead of just sitting, or instead of just standing while you're waiting on something, or just flexing on your friends like, hey, I bought this freaking animation and I'm freaking cooler than you. I don't know, that sort of thing is just kind of cool. So yeah, moving on, you can see that they're also having their Hypebox utility, which we've already talked about in a previous video, but I'll go over it again if maybe you didn't see it. It's, you own these hype boxes, they look exactly like this, and then if you own shoes, you can go into their Discord, and I'll go show it here. Let me just find it. Hypebox request, and you'll click in here, and you can see some people have already done it. You'll type your shoe number. So this guy has the 2777 astronauts, and then he also has the 277 Hypebox, that's actually pretty cool. So they're gonna take his shoe and they're gonna apply the silver laces and the space soles to that shoe. Now, here's that buzzword again, Metaverse. But hold up. All right, don't get mad. They're not creating their own Metaverse, okay? They are partnering with Metaverses, 2 in particular, that they're not talking about or releasing yet. But you will be able to have your own Cypherkicks shoes put onto your own 3D asset. So let's say you own a 3D lion, because Lion Legends are coming out with their 3D lions in the next few months. So let's say you own one of those and you want your legend to own some shoes and walk around the metaverse with some shoes. Well, you'll be able to do that. All you need to do is own a pair of Cypherkicks, and in the future, this utility will be worked out, and your lion will be able to flex on people with their Cypherkicks. Now, the very last thing that they have going on is their studio. So in their studio, they're going to be partnering with new projects or just new artists in general that maybe need help coming into the space or selling their NFTs, and they're going to help them create their art. And then they're also going to split the profits between Cypherkicks treasury and the artist. So this is going to help out Cypherkicks while helping out other people. So it's basically a win-win. But that is everything on Cypherkicks 3.0 white paper. They're going to continue to announce more partners. They're going to have the airdrop soon, and they're also going to be finishing up Hypebox requests. So if you have your shoes and you want to get your Hypebox request in, do it soon, and pretty soon we'll all have some hype beasts. So good luck to everybody. I appreciate you for sticking around and watching. You know, go make yourself look fashionable with one of these NFTs. I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. You know, it means the world to me. But remember, guys, get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make money so we can spend more time with them. This has been Atlantic. Have a good day. Peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.